Hi, this is Dave Jacobs of Small Church Pastor with another edition of Mini Pod. No fluff, just good stuff in under 5 minutes. The Apostle Paul said to Timothy, "Consider what I say, for the Lord will give you understanding in everything." Boy, that was quite a promise for Paul to make. In other words, Timothy, if you consider what I'm telling you, then the Lord will give you understanding. I sometimes wonder if I can claim this promise for me personally, or was it intended only for Timothy? I want to believe it's for me as well, but sometimes it doesn't feel that gaining understanding is as simple as Paul makes it sound. You see, there have been times when I was pastoring, and times since then, that I've sought out understanding concerning my circumstances, only to be left in the dark. You know how that feels. You might be wondering, why is this happening in my church? Why is this happening to me? Why? And all you get back is nothing. Silence. There's a connection between consider and understanding. Jesus said, "Consider the lilies of the field." It takes time to consider. We miss things when we fail to consider. Things can just pass us by. Are you confused about anything happening in your church? Are you confused about anything happening in your personal life? Have you taken adequate time to consider? Considering should be a spiritual act. Considering can be a form of prayer or meditation, and is oftentimes both. There is a connection between considering and understanding, and there's a connection between confusion and closeness to the Lord. God doesn't always give me understanding simply because I've taken the time through prayer and meditation to consider my circumstances. However, if my struggle to gain clarity and understanding happens on my knees, then there is a fellowship factor that happens between God and me. Confusion can bring closeness. On the other hand, if my attempts at achieving understanding is done apart from prayer, if all I'm doing is considering as a mental exercise apart from fellowship with God, I might gain understanding but miss God. I'd rather miss clarity than miss God. To be honest with you, I'd rather have both, but I have no guarantee of both. I think I can only be guaranteed half of both. My Father intends every act of considering to be a connecting point between Him and me. God uses confusion to achieve closeness between us. So, sometimes considering results in understanding, and sometimes all we get from seeking clarity from God is God. Is there anything in your church or in your personal life that's confusing to you? Let that confusion be used through considering as a point of connecting to the Father. Who knows? Maybe He'll give you understanding along with giving you Him. This is Dave Jacobs. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.